Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 meters above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill turn 3. Anthony Davidson is here once again for today's Grand Prix. Let's talk about the Tiger. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
They've been avoiding mistakes and have had solid pace, so it's been a good season so far, but whether they can keep that up long term remains to be seen.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Sergio Perez and Ricciardo, Mick Schumacher, the Tiger, Sainz and Sebastian Vettel, Tsunoda, Joe, Esteban Ocon, and Gasly, Mazepin, Leclerc. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. George Russell and Antonio Giovinazzi, Latifi, Giotto, Eilert, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power. This lap, you can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. your MFD for a new strategy option. Got that, confirmed. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. Release. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Watch your pace. We've been informed that the safety car is out. There appears to have been an issue with multiple stock vehicles on the track. Some information on Giotto. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car. ahead, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Giotto behind. The gap to the leader is 1.8 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Verstappen is behind you. Our gap behind is 2.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:4.7. This is your final lap of the race. Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
So after a day of mixed fortunes up and down the field, we bring today's race to a close. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race. The Tiger increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
Charles Leclerc showed exactly how to manage yourself out on the track today. He was almost flawless out there. Incredible stuff.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from the owner-drivers team this weekend who pushed themselves further up the order. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for the weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen. How do you want us to... Thanks. I know these kinds of decisions can be challenging, but I think you made the right call.